Everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. So sorry that there wasn't a reading last week. I just had a lot going on at home and it kind of left me feeling a little bit exhausted, so I had to give it a little bit of a break last week. But we're back again now, so here is our reading for this week, which obviously starts today. As we're on Halloween, so I'm gonna just use my Faulkner deck, my Halloween tarot, and my Sarwin oracle, and Brian as usual. So let's just have a look and see what we've got for us starting today and moving through next week for this lovely Halloween Sarwin holiday week. Okay, let's have a look and see. Okay, so first card for today, Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is a card that talks about changes. These changes can be coming in very swiftly when we got the Nine of Swords. When we talk about swords cards, the swords cards for me talk about fast movement and communication, yes, and changes, thought processes, and all that stuff go with the swords cards. But the Knight of Swords to me talks about change that is happening quite swiftly. So it could be something that you weren't expecting. It could be something from somebody that you weren't expecting to hear from. It's a great communication card if you're looking to communicate with somebody or them to communicate with you. This is a great card because it's all about that energy of communication. So the start of, for the rest of today and the start of next week, we have this beautiful Knight of Swords energy that is going to be changing things up, moving things forward, and really kind of opening up some energy of movement. So if anything's felt a bit stuck for you, then, you know, this is a card that suggests that it won't be stuck for very much longer. So, yeah, it's a great card. Just getting out my Halloween tarot deck. That's that. Right, okay. So, the other deck that I'm using is the Halloween tarot. Love this deck. It's really cute. It's really sweet. It's just lovely. The images are really cutesy, but actually it's very accurate and gives some really nice deep meanings actually. So let's just have a little look and see what our Halloween. Oh, it's a jumper. Right. Okay. See what we've got. The Ace of Ghosts. So in the Halloween tarot, the suits are changed up and the ghosts talk about, as you can see, cups. So Ace of Cups would be talking about a new beginning. It would be talking about new beginning around your emotions. So very often the Ace of Cups, or ghosts in this case, is somebody new. New lover, new romance, new friendship, that kind of energy. So it's a really, really great card. It's all about emotion. The cups are about emotions. So if you felt like your emotions have been a bit stale or they've been a bit down, this is uplifting. We've got the Knight of Swords here first. So the thing is, when you have the Knight of Swords, it talks about change, and then I'm looking at the next card really to see whether this is change for the better or whether it's unexpected change that's going to be challenging. This is not challenging. This is lovely. So it's a change that will bring you happiness, new happiness. That could be new love, it could be a new job, could be new anything, but it brings you happiness. So it's an absolutely fabulous beginning of next week. Just gonna undo this lovely oracle deck. It's just so beautiful. This is the This is Seasons of the Witch Sarwin Oracle. I've also just got their one for Yule. I'm not quite sure what I've done with that, but that's ready for, there it is over there. Okay, so that's going to be all ready for Christmas, but look at this deck. Look at the red edges. So cute. I love it. I just really love it. It's a pity it's not Halloween all year round. I could use it all the time. I suppose you could use it all the time anyway, but it just feels more appropriate to use it at this time. So let's just see what oracle card we've got. Oops. Okay, so we have elders. So it's really interesting because quite often when we have Halloween, we're talking about we're talking about that veil between us and the spirit world being very thin, and our thinking about our relatives that might have passed, or our kind of friends that have passed, people on the spirit side of things that we might be missing and that we might want to be honouring at this time. So this is saying that birthed from the seed within the belly of the moon, they are wise and... Sorry, I have to pick this up because I can't quite read it. They are the wise felt touches all over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. So it's about that really deep connection that we have either with those that have passed or our elders. So our mums, our grandparents, our dads, our granddads, those people in our family that are the elders, the people that we can kind of, I don't know whether look up to is the right word, or whether it's kind of that, just being able to appreciate their wisdom and just be more mindful, I think, of their knowledge. So just having a quick look in the book to see if I can find the right card, because for some reason it doesn't look like they are in a proper order. Right, here we go. 15. Let me see what I can see. Bear with me, because I've tried to look for this now and I thought I'd found it and then I haven't found it. Okay, let's look. There we go. Elders. Okay, so it's basically telling us that the elders are wise. They are the ones who have lived and experienced life's ups and downs, twists and turns. They're the storytellers. So it says today many elders are seen as a burden instead of being cherished. Who deserve cherished loved ones who deserve to be supported and cared for in their old age. Many elders have not been given the space to share the wine and words, the wise words of their traditions, because in our modern world it's moving too fast. So without reading all of that out, I do think that's a bit of a thing these days, is not having that ability to be able to listen to what our elders or the more experienced people around us have to say. And a lot of what they have to say is kind of poo-pooed and seen as old-fashioned, and it may be. But actually, quite a lot of what is passed down to us through our grandparents, etc., is valid and still has a place in our today's society and in our inner world. I know I still, a lot of the things that my grandparents said to me still holds true, and I still believe in them, and I still work with that energy. And I often come out with sayings and things that my nan and granddad used to use, and to be honest with you, they were not far wrong. So, you know, it's about that, having that respect for people that are older. So if next week you need some advice, you need some guidance, consider speaking to your mum, your dad, your grandparents, your older friends, the older person that lives near you, that you might not normally talk to. Maybe they've got something really interesting to say. Maybe they've got something really useful that you could learn from. So don't discount those people around you this week. Seems like they are very important. And then we've got Brian. So let's just see what Brian has got to add. Showtime. I love Showtime. It's a great card. So it's the message is, wow, result. Things are really happening for you now. So in terms of our week, we have changes for the better, happy energy coming in. Don't forget to pay attention to those people that have been around a little bit longer than the rest of us. They have something to offer. They have something to offer. Don't waste it, is what my guide is saying. Don't waste that knowledge, because, you know, these people don't come around again for you. So if you have them around you still, make the most of it. And then we have Showtime. So by the end of the week, we've got this really great energy that is all about things going your way, things being successful. You've been able to really kind of do the whole jazz hands thing. So it's a lovely, lovely end to the week. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be really great. And I will speak to you all next week. Thanks for watching.